Turkey, August 2016. A truck heads for Germany with a precious load. Inside, a woman who's had to flee her country. Germany, spring 2017. Sakine Yilmaz has arrived, and she even has a home at Rezi's apartment in Cologne. Rezi, a supporter of refugees, prepares Sakine for a big event to help her feel more at home. But even far from home, Sakine is far from alone. With the support of Süleyman Ateş of the German Education and Science Union. Sakine was General Secretary of the Turkish Teachers Union Egitim Sen. She had to go undercover. She even had to change her appearance. I arrived and immediately went to a hairdresser to have my hair bleached. When I looked in the mirror, it wasn't me. They stole my personality for several disturbing months. I wanted my life back, and I got it back when I came to Germany. I asked her, "What do you want to do now? Do you want to just wait for a decision about asylum?" From the start, she said, "No, I fought for human rights and union rights in Turkey, and now I want to keep on fighting." And I replied, "Okay, we will make this possible for you." Both of them are refugees. More than 45 years ago, Süleyman Ateş fled from the military coup in 1971. Since her arrival, they have been on the road each evening to spread the word about Turkey's situation. Manfred Brigman, also of the German Teachers Union, is joining them for today's outreach efforts. Sakine says that traveling to the evening events has helped her overcome the trauma of her escape from Turkey. People can do a lot to stop what happens in Turkey. They can empower and encourage those who resist in Turkey, an act of solidarity. That is why it's so important for them to see what's going on. After fleeing, in the first few months alone, Sakine has given more than 40 presentations to thousands of people. In the German city of Neuss, Marlis Tepe joins her. The president of the Teachers Union says it is important to support not just Sakine, but all union activists and oppressed teachers in Turkey. We support our colleagues financially. We founded the Heinrich Rodenstein Fund to aid union activists who are pressured by the state. It is also important to visit and observe their trials in court. It helps our peers when union leaders and members from European countries are there and observe. And last but not least, we regularly send international delegations to Turkey who contact and talk to our embassies and the local union activists. Observers from other European countries have traveled to Sakine's trials as well. In the process of this, a network was built that still is empowering her. Her own case illustrates how human rights and union rights are under threat in Turkey. I was convicted to 3 years and 4 months in jail. One of the charges is that I had violated the right of assembly, but I did not even participate in that demonstration. I was in police custody at the time. Another charge is my firm belief and my work for the right of a child to be taught in its mother tongue. The court told me that the Kurdish organization PKK demands this. So you are supporting them, a terror organization? The big event is approaching. Sakine is learning German culture firsthand, or at least the one of the Rhineland. And on the way, she learns the German language with the help of her supporter, Rezi.
Du sagst jetzt, ich bin deutsche Mädchen. Du sagst. Ich bin deutsche Mädchen. Ja.
Sakine's husband is a teacher as well. He too was laid off like many thousands of others. No reason given as to why, and they have no right to appeal. Along with the dismissal, Teachers also lose their teaching permit, taking away any chance of being employed again. The union supports them with a portion of their former salary. There are demonstrations in Turkey almost every weekend. So far, the activists have been unable to stop the pressure opposing a liberal education in Turkey, one that began long before the attempted coup in 2016. This school in Cisre was changed into a police station, photos captured by Sakine before she fled. What the TV station once reported from Izmir can by now only be found on the web. Like many other independent media, this station is closed now. This report is about a school in a liberal neighborhood that was Islamized and transformed into a so-called imam school. Teachers and parents are protesting against this. I am a teacher and the father of these children, a father from Gültepe. It isn't just an imam school that they've formed. In the heart of our neighborhood, they are erecting a reactionary and Islamist education institute. As in the case across the country for too many, the people from Gültepe keep protesting to no avail. 1,500 colleagues of our union have been laid off. I personally know most of them. They were activists in the union, and those who were not laid off keep waiting anxiously. Will I be laid off soon? Will there be another decree? That's what they keep asking themselves. During her presentations, Sakine also emphasizes how many members of parliament from the Kurdish party HDP have been arrested. There is an Islamization of the curriculum. Sakine says that teaching the scientific theory of evolution is being banned in schools, a move that Egitim Sen has protested. What to do? A boycott, maybe? Does it hurt the wrong people? We have to make ourselves aware of what's going on there. I hardly can imagine how they run the country without all those who are detained. We should stage more peaceful demonstrations as unionists. Teams from the international education unions travel to Turkey. State agencies do not talk with them, but the International Labor Organization does.
We know they've had many challenges through these years, and they've had a lot of international support on it. Unfortunately, instead of things getting better in later times, they have got worse. So along very many different areas they have struggled, whether it's the question of the right to learn in your mother tongue, or it's the question of the right to teach under proper circumstances and not have dismissals of people without any due course after emergency decrees, or it is the endangerment of trade unionists in itself. We see all these three elements playing out at the same time in Turkey, unfortunately, at the time being.
Carnival Monday in Cologne. Sakine Yilmaz will probably not assimilate, but she wants to participate, and it definitely helps that this event has a political angle. At the official carnival procession, political activists staged a carnival demonstration in favor of peace, democracy, economic justice, and human rights. And in the midst, Sakine and Retzi. The banner in the local dialect sends a clear message against weapons and violence. How can you dare shoot? Don't you see people are standing here? The demonstrators distribute leaflets that spread the message with a hint of satire. I feel at ease. The people look at us with such a positive energy. Such a procession should also be happening in Diyarbakır as well.